Easy. Look who thought they were untouchable. All smiles, all confidence, all pretense. You don't hear it, but it's there. The hush in the room, the shift in shadows, every corner, every doorway. It's watching you back. You thought it was luck, timing, coincidence. You thought the whispers in the dark were nothing, but they were counting, watching, learning. They came before you. Others fell, silent, vanished, broken. And you? You are next on the invisible list, the one they marked without a word. But look at you now, you feel it, don't you? The tilt in the air, the taste of inevitability. Something cracks, something shifts. They didn't see you, they didn't see this. And now the tables are, let's say, waking. The hunter is confused. The predator panicked. The mask slips. The arrogance dissolves. It's funny, isn't it, how the game flips, and the one who thought they held all the cards is suddenly counting shadows. And you're smiling in the dark. You see nothing, you hear nothing, and yet it's all there, a shadow moving just beyond your perception, a presence in the corner of your mind. They're closer than the air you breathe, and you don't even notice. The world assumes safety, comfort, routine. They scan the surface, nod, shrug, believe in illusions, and it's hilarious. You think the streets are empty, the rooms are quiet, the smiles you pass are innocent. Think again. This predator, silent, precise. They've walked through chaos before. Others fell in patterns you will never trace, invisible lessons carved into the night. You weren't there. You didn't see it happen. You were busy counting the wrong dangers, while the real threat waited, easy. Look who thinks the shadows are safe. Look who assumes the rules are theirs. Look who will learn they weren't even playing the same game. They test the water. Observe the rhythm of panic and calm. Gauge the heartbeat of hesitation. They mark the invisible line, and you cross it every day without knowing. Subtle provocations, soft permissions, tiny cracks in your perception. They notice, always. And here's the cruel part. You could escape, you could outrun, you could fight, but you wouldn't see the signs in time. Because the world doesn't stop, the lights don't flicker for you, the shadows dawn at warn, the predator doesn't pause. You think you're safe? Laughable, you're dancing on the edge, blindly, and the first misstep will tip everything. The line is invisible, but they see it, they see you, and they're waiting. Tick, tick, tick. They came before you. Others fell, silent, invisible, forgotten by the world. You never heard their names, never saw their faces, never imagined the pattern, and that's exactly how it was meant to be. Each step calculated, each move rehearsed in darkness, a rhythm only they could hear, a game only they could play. Easy. You think monsters are obvious, loud, bloody, raw. You're wrong. The shadow doesn't roar, it whispers, it waits, it marks, it chooses. They watched, tested, measured reactions, every twitch of fear, every blink of hesitation, every moment you assumed control, was already noted, filed, remembered. And the world? It shrugged, ignored the warnings, danced in false comfort, but not them, never them. A history of silent collapses trails behind, a record etched in broken lives. People vanished, mistakes buried in quiet streets, no headlines, no warnings, just patterns, shadows moving through the cracks of complacency. You weren't supposed to survive, you weren't supposed to notice, you were supposed to be next. But here's the joke. They underestimate the darkness inside you, the awareness, the patience, the hidden smile. And still, they move. Still, they think you're just another shadow. Still, they think they hold the night. Easy, watch closely, learn, feel it. The predator's path is winding, but predictable. Every misstep in their history leaves a mark. Every arrogance, every blind corner. You see it, you hear it, you know it. And the first time they glance at you, really glance, they'll realize they picked the wrong target. And that realization, it's delicious. They slip just once, a twitch, a glance too long, a hesitation that shouldn't exist. Easy. Look who thought perfection was theirs. Look who believed the game had no flaws. Look who's about to see otherwise. The predator moves like a shadow, precise, untouchable. But shadows bend, shadows ripple, and even the darkest shadow casts something small, almost invisible. A pattern breaks, a rhythm falters, a heartbeat skips. The predator doesn't notice. Yet, you do. Of course you do. The first crack is subtle, tiny, almost nothing to the untrained eye. But the trained eye, it screams. The predator made a choice, a misstep. They ignored the faintest echo of resistance. They assumed the world would obey. They assumed you were blind. And this is beautiful. You watch from the dark. You let it unfold. You savor every micro-error, every arrogance laid bare, every moment they think they're untouchable. Easy. The first crack doesn't topple walls. It doesn't shake the night. It whispers. It teases. It promises collapse. And the predator, they still don't see. They still believe control is theirs. They still think they're untouchable. But the line is drawn. The balance begins to shift. Every small misstep grows. Every tiny weakness multiplies. You feel it, don't you? The game tilting, the rules bending. The predator's perfect plan unraveling. One shadowed thread at a time. The first crack, not the fall, not the reckoning, but the warning. And when the predator finally notices, when panic flickers behind the mask, you'll already be smiling, because they forgot one thing, one rule. The shadows aren't theirs anymore. They believed in the mask, the perfect face, the controlled movements, the illusion of calm, easy. Look who's trembling behind silk and shadow. Look who thought the world couldn't see. Look who's about to reveal everything. The predator's mask slips, tiny cracks first. A smile that doesn't reach the eyes, a hesitation too long, a hand that twitches when it should be still. And you notice. Of course you notice. The mask hides intentions, but it cannot hide truth. Every flicker of doubt, every shadow of fear, every moment of arrogance turning to panic, all visible to you. They are monsters, yes, but monsters aren't always fearless. Monsters have habits. Monsters have vanity. Monsters have cracks. And now the mask falls, not all at once, drip by drip, moment by moment, until the predator is revealed, just a human behind the myth. Easy, surprise, the hunter is fragile, the predator is frail. You watch them unravel. Each gesture tells a story. Each glance betrays intent. Each twitch whispers secrets. The crowd would never know. The world would never guess. But you've been studying, observing, learning, waiting. And now the predator realizes the stage is yours. Every hidden flaw, every secret fear, every forgotten misstep. It's all yours to see. All yours to exploit. Easy. They wanted control. They wanted dominance. They wanted fear to follow them like a shadow. But fear doesn't obey them anymore. Not in your hands, not under your gaze. The mask is gone. The monster is human. The predator is exposed. And the joke is delicious, because now the rules change. Now the shadows obey a different master. Now the line you've been tracing becomes theirs to cross, relucta, ently. And you smile because they thought they were untouchable. But even untouchable masks crumble. Even perfect hunters bleed. In the dark, in the silence, in the quiet laughter of someone who finally sees. Easy. Look who thought they were in control. Look who counted every move, and now can't even count themselves. The line has tilted. The shadows have shifted. The hunter becomes the observed. The predator is no longer leading. You move silently, carefully, like a whisper bending the wind. Every glance, every pause, every step, designed to unsettle. They panic. Subtle at first, a tremor in the jaw, a stutter in thought. Eyes darting where the shadows once obeyed. And it's beautiful. The power doesn't roar, it seeps. Soft provocations, invisible dominion. Every choice you make, they feel before they realize. The predator believed in strategy. They believed in perfection. They believed fear was a weapon to wield, easy. But the weapon never belonged to them. It belonged to the one who sees the cracks, the one who waits, the one who smiles in the dark. The game flips, rules bend, rhythms invert. Every micro error they made, you exploit. Every arrogance, you twist. They shout orders in their mind. They trace the steps of control. They plan, and you anticipate. Every misstep, every hidden panic becomes your advantage. And here's the secret. They never realize the shift is complete. Not until the walls close in, not until the air changes, not until you're already gone. Or, more precisely, you've been everywhere, inside everything, all along. Easy. The predator, untouchable yesterday, is trembling today. The invisible line they drew now traces them. You don't need to fight. You don't need to strike. The shift isn't violence, it's awareness, it's patience. It's the quiet terror of someone who knows and watches while the world assumes they're safe. And in that silence, in that unseen dominion, you reign because the predator is finally learning the truth. The hunter isn't what you think. The hunted is the master. Easy. Look who thought the shadows were theirs. Look who believed fear bowed to them. Look who's about to meet reality. They're cornered, not by walls, not by chains, but by perception, by patience, by someone who saw every misstep, every hidden fear, and waited. The predator lunges with words, commands, threats, tried and tested intimidation, but the mask has failed. The monster inside quivers. You step closer, not fast, not loud, a slow, deliberate rhythm. Your smile, dark, amused, knowing, easy. Every glance they throw at you reveals another flaw. Every twitch of muscle betrays another lie. Every breath is a confession. They shout in their mind. Panic builds like thunder. But outside, a calm smile, a shadow bending reality, a joker who dances just out of reach. The rules are yours now. Every choice, every step, every second. Their surrender is written in invisible ink. You taunt, you tease, you whisper truths they can't hear, but feel. Easy. Didn't you notice? The ones they destroyed, the chaos they left behind? All rehearsals, all lessons, all shadows paving the way to them. The predator falters, their arrogance cracks, their mind races, but it's too late. Every move they planned, already countered, every threat, already dissolved, every illusion of control, shattered. And you laugh, not out loud, a quiet, knowing laugh, the laughter that says, I've been here the whole time. Easy. The confrontation isn't about violence, it's about awareness, it's about dominion, it's about showing the predator that the game never belonged to them. And when they finally see it, when panic fully replaces confidence, you step back, let the silence crush them, let the realization sink in. The predator is finished, not broken by fists, not destroyed by fire, but revealed, exposed, defeated in every sense that matters. Easy. Look who thought the night belonged to them. Look who believed every shadow obeyed. Look who finally understands. The predator is exposed, stripped of illusions, stripped of arrogance, stripped of control. The silence is deafening. No screams, no clatter, no chaos, just the echo of their own missteps. You watch, calm, patient, a smile hidden in the dark. They made the rules. They thought they owned the night. They thought every mistake was invisible. They were wrong. Easy. Every fallen target, every vanishing victim, every silent collapse. It all pointed to this moment. The predator realizes the paradox. The one they hunted was never prey. The one they feared was always the master. Every soft provocation you planted, every subtle move in the shadows, every invisible trap culminates here. They feel it. They can't escape it. They can't undo it. Easy. The power they wielded, dissolved. The fear they commanded, backfiring. The world they thought they controlled, flipped upside down. You step forward, not to strike, not to punish, not to gloat, but to observe, to savor, to see the lessons sink in. Every monster hides, every hunter falters, every predator bleeds. In the mind, in the spirit, in the realization that they were never untouchable. And the world continues, oblivious, naive, dancing on invisible lines they can't see. But you remember, you notice, you survive, easy. The aftermath isn't glory, it isn't revenge, it's awareness, it's knowledge. It's the quiet satisfaction of shadows obeying the one who finally understood. The predator, broken in thought, exposed in fear, and you, standing in the dark, smiling quietly, knowing the line is yours to draw, forever, easy. They think it's over. The predator lies in shadows, Shah, king, counting mistakes that can't be erased. But you linger, a whisper in the dark, a smirk that stretches across empty corridors. Every secret they carried, every misstep they hid, flashes in the silence. And you're patient, you're calm, you watch the lessons settle, like smoke curling around a forgotten grave. Easy, the line was drawn, the shadows obeyed, and they'll never forget who carved it. The night doesn't end, the streets stay quiet, the shadows linger, but they aren't empty anymore. The predator hides in every corner of their mind, every glance over the shoulder, every tremor in a thought. They know you're still there, even when they can't see. You move silently, not to strike, not to punish, not to celebrate. You move to watch, to study, to savor the subtle fractures in a mind that once held power. Easy. The lesson is cruel. The joke is that it never needed violence. Every micro-error, every arrogance, every blink of overconfidence was enough. And you smile, a quiet, knowing grin in the dark. The predator realizes too late. The world is never theirs. The shadows never obey. The night never bends. And yet, the line remains, drawn once, drawn invisible, drawn perfectly. And you are the one who carved it, forever. Easy. They will remember. Not just tonight, not just the fall, but the presence that changed everything, without even being seen.